Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is a quick video from Odisha, Ghana. So a lot of Ghanaians actually purchase a lot of Hyundais and Kias just because they're a bit more economical in terms of purchase price compared to your Toyotas and Hondas. So a lot of Ghanaians like to purchase those. Now, we see this a lot in the shop. I'm not sure why we haven't talked about this, but I just want to go about this real quick. So in 2010, 2011, Hyundai and Kia came up with the A6 family of transmissions. And basically for the A6, the front cover of the transmission or the valve body cover. So this is the valve body, okay? And these are solenoids that go on the valve body. So the valve body cover actually sits here, right? And the valve body goes in here, okay? Now this wiring harness and computer cable goes on the valve body like so, okay? Like that. Now, the problem is, because this is plastic, okay, when you get a frontal impact, this usually breaks. So we find a lot of people purchasing vehicles, Kias and Hyundais, and when they come in, they just expect to do just collision work or body work, and they end up replacing transmissions or having to do some sort of transmission work, okay? So now it's okay to buy them. They're decent vehicles, but if you're gonna buy them, you do need to make sure that it doesn't have any impact to the transmission, because you're gonna have to do work on it because this isn't metal, this is plastic. So you wanna be very careful with that. So this is an example. Let me show you guys here. So this is obviously a transmission that came from a vehicle involved in a collision. So you can see this solenoid here is damaged. This solenoid is bent to go in here. Let me show you how they're going. Like so, they're basically going like so. This is meant to come out and the solenoid goes in, but you get the idea. Right, so what's gonna happen is, you're gonna buy a vehicle, it's gonna come in, you're gonna do all the body work, and then you start driving and realize that the transmission doesn't work properly. It's because of this, right? Because this breaks easily and then exposes the internal components of the transmission. You can see the wiring harness is actually also broken, it's damaged. Part of this plastic piece is damaged, you can see that right here. So if you're gonna import like a Kia or Hyundai, you do need to make sure that the transmission is not impacted. Now, if this was all metal, it would typically be fine. And most of the time, this cover, it's actually underneath the transmission, but this design is different. So it's on the front, okay? So you do need to be careful with that, okay? So if you look at all these solenoids here, this one, you see, there's a big dent right here. This one is completely damaged. You can see this one. So if you bought this vehicle, for example, with a transmission like this, you'd have shifting problems because these are the solenoids that cause the transmission to shift. So I tested all these and they're shorted out. They're not behaving properly. It's not even straight. Look at that. Okay, so you definitely don't want this. So just something to keep in mind, guys.